What makes a ruler truly great? Was it the battles they won, the laws they enacted, or the legacy they left behind? As we delve into the saga of Constantine the Great, we explore a man whose life was a tapestry of warfare, strategy, and profound transformation. Born into turmoil, Constantine ascended to become a pivotal architect of the Roman Empire's destiny, influencing both political spheres and religious vistas. His reign, marked by both brilliance and controversy, shaped centuries. Join us as we unravel the story of Constantine, a ruler whose actions still echo through the corridors of time. Born into turmoil, destined for greatness. In the heart of the Balkans, in the ancient city of Nisus, a child was born who would one day reshape the Roman Empire. Constantine the Great, as history would remember him, entered a world rife with political and military upheaval. The Roman Empire, splintered under the pressures of internal strife and external threats, was a fertile ground for a leader of his caliber. Rising through the ranks under the rigorous system of Diocletian's tetrarchy, Constantine displayed early on a unique blend of military acumen and shrewd political strategy. The tetrarchy, a rule by four, a system intended to quell the empire's incessant power struggles, instead often led to more. In this cauldron of shifting allegiances and relentless ambition, Constantine learned to navigate the treacherous waters of Roman politics. His ascent was not merely through birthright or favor, but through undeniable capability and a series of strategic victories that impressed both his peers and his rivals. Constantine's journey through the ranks was punctuated by his keen ability to consolidate power and recognize when to strike alliances or when to sever them. His military campaigns were not just displays of brute force, but strategic masterstrokes that often turned potential enemies into allies or neutral parties. Amidst this chaotic backdrop, Constantine's vision for a unified Rome began to take shape. His ambitions were grand, but so were the challenges that lay before him. From a young prince caught in a power struggle, Constantine's journey to the throne was anything but ordinary. The year 312, a battle beneath the sign of the cross, changes history. In the tumultuous landscape of the Roman Empire, where power was as shifting as the sands of its vast deserts, one man's vision at the brink of battle would forge a new destiny. As dawn broke over the Milvian Bridge, Constantine the Great stood, not just at the threshold of Rome, but at the precipice of historical immortality. It was on this fateful day that Constantine claimed to have seen a vision that would not only decide the fate of a battle, but pivot the course of Western civilization. Hovering above the sun, the symbol of the cross gleamed alongside the words, "In this sign thou shalt conquer." This divine encounter imbued Constantine and his troops with a fervor that transcended the mere clashing of swords and shields. Empowered by what he perceived as celestial endorsement, Constantine commanded his forces with a blend of zeal and strategic acumen. The Battle of Milvian Bridge wasn't merely a clash of warriors. It was a manifestation of faith and ambition. Constantine's troops, charged with heavenly purpose, overwhelmed the forces of his rival Maxentius, who met a watery demise in the Tiber. This victory was no ordinary conquest. It was the linchpin in Constantine's journey to supremacy. By nightfall, the man who had seen the cross at dawn was not merely a commander, but the uncontested ruler of the Western Roman Empire. His ascendancy marked the beginning of a transformative era, not just for Rome, but for the entire ancient world. With divine favor and military prowess, Constantine didn't just win a battle, he won the empire. Rome is not the capital, not anymore. In a bold and visionary move, Constantine the Great in the early 4th century shifted the heart of the Roman Empire from its millennia-old seat in Rome to the ancient city of Byzantium. This city, strategically perched on the cusp of Europe and Asia, was soon to be immortalized as Constantinople. Why this monumental shift, you might wonder? The reasons were as pragmatic as they were strategic. Rome at the time was teetering under the weight of its own ancient bureaucracy and was increasingly vulnerable to attacks from marauding tribes. Byzantium, on the other hand, offered a fresh start, a strategic location that controlled the vital trade routes linking east and west, a proximity to the troublesome frontiers, and an opportunity to reinvigorate the empire's wavering grip. But this move was more than just a strategic reallocation of resources or a mere change of address. It was a profound shift in cultural and administrative focus, a reimagining of the empire's identity and strategic priorities. Under Constantine's rule, Byzantium was transformed. Massive building projects were undertaken, fortifications were strengthened, and the city blossomed into a vibrant imperial capital. Constantinople was not just a new capital, it was a statement of power, vision, and the dawn of a new era. Through this audacious move, Constantine was not only securing a more defensible capital, but was also crafting a lasting legacy that would redefine the contours of the ancient world. Scene script: a pagan world turns towards the cross. In the tapestry of history, few threads are as vibrant as the conversion of Constantine the Great to Christianity. This momentous shift not only marked a personal transformation for Constantine, but also set the stage for the Christianization of the Roman Empire. Let's delve into how a battle marked the turning point for the emperor and an empire. Legend has it that on the eve of the Battle of the Milvian Bridge, Constantine had a vision. He saw a cross in the sky accompanied by the words, "In this sign, conquer." Whether divine or imagined, this vision prompted Constantine to embrace Christianity. The next day, his troops bore the symbol of the cross into battle and emerged victorious. This victory wasn't just a military triumph, it was a celestial endorsement of his newfound faith. Following his conversion, Constantine's policies began to reflect his Christian beliefs. One of his monumental contributions was his role in the Council of Nicaea in 325. Here, Constantine didn't just play host, he was an active participant, steering discussions that would culminate in the Nicene Creed, a cornerstone of Christian doctrine. This council not only united Christianity under a shared set of beliefs, but also demonstrated the emperor's deep involvement in shaping the faith. But Constantine's approach to religion was revolutionary in another sense: his policy of religious tolerance. The Edict of Milan, which he co-authored in 313, proclaimed religious tolerance across the empire. This decree allowed Christianity to flourish, transforming it from a persecuted faith into a cornerstone of imperial ideology. Through these actions, Constantine redefined the spiritual landscape of an empire. His embrace of Christianity and his policy of tolerance paved the way for the religion to embed itself deeply within the societal and cultural fabric of the Roman world. Constantine's faith shaped an empire and redefined its spiritual landscape. All empires face their setting suns. As the twilight of Constantine the Great's reign approached, the golden aura that once shone so brightly began to dim. The final years of his rule were marked not just by his monumental achievements, but also by personal and political turmoil that hinted at the fragility beneath the surface. Constantine, who had once unified a fractured empire, found his own family fracturing. The execution of his eldest son, Crispus, under mysterious circumstances in 326, casts a long shadow over his legacy. Accusations and rumors swirled, suggesting everything from political intrigue to personal scandal. This act not only stained Constantine's character, but also sowed seeds of distrust within the imperial family. The emperor's decision to divide his empire among his three remaining sons, Constantius II, Constans, and Constantine II, was perhaps a bid to maintain unity after his death. However, this division ultimately laid the groundwork for conflict rather than peace. Each son inherited a portion of the empire, but none possessed their father's acumen or authority, leading to rivalries that would eventually weaken the imperial structure. Externally, the pressures were no less daunting. Barbarian threats at the borders persisted, and internal strife began to gnaw at the stability Constantine had fought so hard to establish. The empire, vast and unwieldy, required a ruler of extraordinary capability and charisma, qualities that were diluted among his successors. Even in decline, the shadows cast by Constantine's achievements loomed large over the empire. How do we measure the greatness of a ruler? Perhaps it's through the transformative waves they send through the corridors of time. Constantine the Great, a figure carved deeply into the bedrock of history, left an indelible mark on the Roman Empire and shaped the future of Europe and Christianity in ways that resonate to this day. Under Constantine, the Roman Empire saw reformation and consolidation like never before. He restructured the government, separating civil and military authorities, which stabilized and strengthened the empire's vast territories. But perhaps his most enduring legacy is his conversion to Christianity and the subsequent elevation of the religion to a position of prominence within the Roman state. Across various cultures, Constantine is a figure of reverence and debate. In the Eastern Orthodox Church, he is venerated as a saint, celebrated for his role in spreading Christianity. However, his reign is not without controversy, with criticisms often pointed at his ruthless methods of maintaining power and his role in the political manipulation of religious affairs. Constantine the Great, a name that resonates through history, as a beacon of both brilliance and contention.